Hey guys, so today I'm kind of doing something a little bit different on my channel. I am going to be talking like one-on-one with you guys. I'm going to be talking about my experience in middle school and how I can help you make your experience better, because middle school is a really hard time for a lot of girls, but I know my middle school experience was not what I wished it had been. Looking back on it, it was just not like a good time for me. So when I first came to my school, I was really accepted and loved. I knew a few people from like sports or like camps from the summer before. Overall, I did not know many people. When I first came there, a lot of people were really nice to me and I was really happy there. I kind of sort of fit in with this one crowd that was really nice to me. We didn't have any problems. They were like my best friends. They obviously were a lot closer to each other than me, but like as the school year went on, I got a lot closer with them. And so Halloween rolls by and me and my friends and just a bunch of girls were hanging out with my old, he moved this year, next door neighbor. He had a bunch of his friends over and they were in the same grade as us, and they went to like our brother's school, so we kind of knew them. Yeah, there's some like drama like, oh, does this person like that person? Oh, but the friend likes also this person. So it was just like simple like stuff, like crush stuff, which didn't get too bad ever. But then I came back to school and a few weeks later, or like a week later, I heard that some girl and her friends were saying that I was boy obsessed and I only cared about the guys and like I don't even care about making friends with the girls. That was obviously not true. Like, yeah, I came from a co-ed school, so I'm used to having guy and girl friends just like always there to talk to. Guy friends were just normal to me. I just had a bunch of them at my old school and I just didn't think of it as a big deal. So this whole thing went around saying like, oh, she's boy crazy, like all this stuff. And when you're in 6th grade, that like kind of like makes you feel really upset, because especially being the new girl, like already having something bad spread about you, which you know isn't true and your other friends know isn't true, it kind of sucks. 6th grade wasn't so bad. I was new, but I fit in really well. And so if you are new and not fitting in very well, here's a little advice. Try to find someone that you think is similar to you, or try to find that nice girl. Find someone who you know would be really good for you and make you happy. Like, you don't need to be popular, you don't need to be cool, you just need to be happy and fun. It's 6th grade, you should just have a good time. Just like hang out with a bunch of friends. Just take it all light, because it really is supposed to just be a fun year and very laid back. I loved 7th grade so much at my school. I loved my teachers and I was just overall having a really good year in the beginning of the year. So I got really close with these girls that I had been in 6th grade. One of them moved schools, so I couldn't see her during the day, but we're still friends. So in the beginning of 7th grade, everything was chill, everything was fine, no one was being mean. So towards the end of 7th grade, it began to change. A lot of people started getting a little bit meaner and tried to cause drama. I had one experience in the middle of 7th grade that someone hacked into my Snapchat, tried to tell this guy that I was really close with that I wanted to break up with my boyfriend. That was a little chaotic, but there's just a bunch of girls I think that were a little bit meaner to me. I don't know why, but it started getting a lot worse. I still just felt like I wasn't really like in on the like group stuff. I wasn't really like included anymore, and I just kind of felt a little bit like I don't think that these people like want to be friends with me. I started getting really down on myself, but I was just thinking, like, it's probably because it's the end of the school year and like people are just getting annoyed with each other, so they're being mean to me for just no reasons, and that there was nothing like wrong with me that I was doing. Overall, 7th grade was a pretty good year. Besides, there's a few like mishaps happening, like just things that like kind of made me feel bad about myself or kind of upset myself, but that just happens with girl drama. There's just a few here and there that happened in 7th grade, and overall it was not that bad. Advice that I would have for 7th grade, you want to like find your best friends, because middle school, not many new girls come in 8th grade, and so you need to like find people that you would want to surround yourself with that whole year and the next whole year without trying to have any complications. And I recommend, if you are having any sort of problems, any rumors spread about you, rumors, stop them right away. And for friendships, if you're feeling excluded or like not in a happy position already, then try to branch out and get to know other people in your class or outside your school so that you can feel happy and that you don't have to go through all of 8th grade feeling the same way. So 8th grade. 8th grade, I'm going to take this in 3 steps. 1, the problems that I had. 2, something that helped me. 3, something that can help you. So in 8th grade, the first 2 months were going pretty well. I was just like happy with my friend group and everyone around me was being nice and everything was okay. And then everything kind of got a little bit downhill, but I thought that I could maybe pick myself up, I could maybe do something about it, change it. Basically, I was just getting excluded a lot, I wasn't treated very nicely, and I just had a lot of problems in general. Then I thought like maybe I can try to like do something about it. Maybe I can just try like to like hang out with them more. So I tried everything, but I really wasn't being accepted. I really wasn't like, I just wasn't happy. I was in a really bad state. I just didn't feel like I had like any friends. I then became really close to this girl who was in my friend group in 6th grade that left my school to go to another school. So I'm gonna name Kate because she helped me a lot. But basically she was just there for me and she really helped me a lot, and hang out with her every single weekend and she made me really happy. But I only saw her on the weekends because we didn't go to the same school. So I was still going through a lot and feeling horrible about myself on the weekdays because of this environment that I was in. My school, it was not the problem. I liked my school. It was just the girl drama that I had at my school. In the middle of the year, I started to become really sad about myself. I was crying a lot and just having a bunch of like breakdowns, and I just kept beating myself up, saying that you're not good enough, you're a horrible person, I don't know why anyone would want to be your friend. I just kept saying to myself that like no one loves me and that if I was anyone else I wouldn't want to be my friend, and I just started to get really negative about myself. So I talked to my parents about it and they were like really helpful and like trying to cheer me up. But once you're in that state of mind of thinking that you're a horrible person, there's not really much that can change that, and not much anyone else can say that can mess with your own mind and say. But once you're in the state of mind that I was in, like, you just stop listening to anyone else and what they say because you think that their advice can't help you, but it really can. Having Kate there for me was a big help, cheering me up and making me feel better about myself, but I was still being really down about myself. And also I had Patrick there for me, who was also helping me a lot. So I had these 2 amazing, great best friends there for me. So I was really lucky to have that, because without them there for me, I would have felt more lonely in my life. I just want to help everyone who is in middle school right now because it is hard. It is tiring. It is stressful. It is horrible for a lot of people. And I want to make that better for you guys. I don't want it to be horrible. I want it to be fun. I want it to be relaxed. I just want you guys to not hate where you are in life if you are going through the same things as me. Advice that I got was, if like you keep feeling like this, you should try to switch groups, like friend groups, if like that's your main problem. I tried to switch friend groups, except that it is very cliquey. 8th grade is a very cliquey year where you just have your friend group and that's that. You have this group of girls that either is nice or it's not nice, but you're in that group. And I just felt like lost. I felt completely lost, and I just didn't know what to do because it was all of these groups who were all best friends and then me. It was just me all alone, I thought. Now in high school, 9th grade, I have realized that it wasn't just me. So many other people were going through the same problems, just no one talked to each other about it. So if you don't tell people how you're feeling or what you're feeling, no one's gonna know, no one's gonna know how to help you, no one's gonna really realize what you're going through. So you need to either look for like help from your guidance counselor, or you have to just look for those nice girls who are going through the same thing as you, because trust me, there are people going through the same thing, and I didn't realize that until after 8th grade year, which I'm so mad about myself for, but there's nothing I can do about it. And you guys, I want you to know, if you're having any troubles at all with anything, boys or girls or schoolwork, like anything at all, please talk to me, because I want to be someone that you can talk to. Middle school is a really hard time for me, and I went through a lot, and I really got down on myself at one point, but I needed that person there for me to bring me up. And so you have to make sure that you have someone like that to bring you up, so that you don't get too down on yourself, so that you don't take it to the next level, and so that you can get to be happier and have fun and just relax and just take middle school easy, because it's supposed to just be fun years with your friends, just nothing serious, like it's supposed to be enjoyable, which I did not have that experience. It was not for me, so I want to make it for you guys. So I hope me explaining what I went through in middle school helped you guys a lot, and I want you to know that I'm always here for you. So I love you all, and thank you all for being here for me, and so peace.